Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another kind of behind the scenes video. I'm still editing together the studio build series. There's like a million fucking hours of footage. It's insane though. I'm so stoked with this setup. I can't wait to show you. But at some point, I kind of have to get back to my job and start making videos. This YouTube algorithm train stops for no man. On that note, smash the like button. That actually really helps out. And let's see what boxes we have in the kitchen. I mean, hallway, whatever, guitar boxes. Let's open them together. Oh my god, they're already multiplying. Definitely worse problems to have, though. Pringle's like, how does this keep happening? Right, Pringle? Anyways, so I guess we should start making our way through this. First box. You know what? I haven't tried a Charvel in a long time. I've also never tried a Gretsch, though. This one got the full FedEx treatment, so maybe we should put it out of its misery. Oh, but I've never tried an EVH either. Apparently, FMIC has figured its shipping situation out. Or maybe this one, though? Alright, it shouldn't be this tough a choice. I'm just gonna go with the Charvel. Let's open it up. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's so fucking sick. Yo, it's been a while since I've had a Charvel on the channel, and this is a very, very special one. This is Sean Long's new signature Charvel Pro Mod something. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Charvel names, but it's Sean Long's signature. He's the guitarist in While She Sleeps, and they're one of my favorite modern, I guess, metalcore bands. So well deserved. This guitar dropped, I think, about a week ago. Here's his signature. This particular one, made in Mexico. I love how Charvel does this for the serial numbers. Graves it in the back plate. That's so fucking classy. Here's all the QC stuff. So I'm expecting this guitar to work. Thanks, guys. So this guitar, it's so simple, and that's kind of what's great about it. Alright, I've looked it up. It's a Charvel San Dimas Style 1, basically a Strat, but no pickguard, direct mounted pickups. Speaking of which, look at this fucking thing. I believe it's just your standard EMG 5766 set. No, EMG is not dead. And with the pole pieces, these are active pickups with a more passive feel, but I don't think there's any coil splitting. No, there's no coil splitting. It's just a simple three-way switch as well, and just a hardtail too. I mean, the thing is so simple with this bright neon yellow pickup. Is so fucking cool. And I think this is the only current San Dimas Style 1 in Charvel's lineup that's dual humbucker and a hardtail. The yellow pickup is matched with a yellow logo on the headstock, and I love this. No inlays on a maple fingerboard. How often do you see that? Like, I love how clean it looks when there's no inlays on the fingerboard, and you see it on ebony all the time. But on maple, it's just so clean. Jumbo frets, edges feel pretty good. It's a Charvel, so it's got that compound fingerboard radius and the truss rod adjustment system and the spoke wheel over here. Nut looks great too. I wonder if that's Graphtec. Nice, and we've got glow-in-the-dark lumen lays to help keep your bearings. Back, 9-volt battery compartment. Energizer are industrial. I like how even the battery is matching the color scheme. Black and yellow. Yeah. Man, I just love simple metal guitars. And Jim Root agrees. Little messiness with the fingerboard here. That's okay. But yeah, man, this is my first time working directly with Charvel. I hit Sean Long up. I was like, yo, your signature is sick. Can we do a video together? And he was down for it. So now it's on me to get something filmed for this fucking cool-ass guitar. I fucking love While She Sleeps, man. I first heard about them when Brainwash dropped, and Four Walls popped up on one of the Spotify playlists I was following, and I was like, holy shit, these guys fuck. And then I saw them in 2020. It was like the last show right before lockdown started, and oh my god, they fucking killed it. Easily one of the best live bands I've ever seen. I saw them and I was like, holy shit, these guys really fuck. I'm swearing way too much. Anyways, I'm really psyched about demoing this guitar. Make sure you're subscribed and all that, that way you don't miss it, because it's gonna be a really fun one. Next box. One down, quite a few to go. You know what? There's a lot of guitars. Let's mix it up with this little package. Wait a second, that's not a guitar. Segue never gets old. So let's take a quick second and thank today's sponsor, Ridge. And they're not just an amazing long-term supporter of the channel that helps me make content for the internet, but I actually use their product every day, and that's because Ridge is redefining the wallet with minimalism in mind. The designs are sleek, a small form factor that can fit into your front pocket. The plate's made of aluminum, titanium, or carbon fiber or RFID blocking to block scammers from stealing your information, and they're held together by a durable elastic band. The quality is excellent, and to back it up, each wallet comes with a lifetime guarantee. It's honestly a huge modern day upgrade over a traditional bulky wallet. And Ridge isn't just stopping at streamlining wallets, they're now tackling out-of-hand keychains with their new key case. The expanding tension plate design is classic Ridge. Sleek, lightweight, and essentially turns your keychain into a Swiss Army knife for keys. That's awesome. There are loads of colors and styles to choose from, and they're always adding more. These are the new Forged Ember and Forged Pacific carbon fiber models, and they're my favorite yet. This is still Pringle's favorite. So if you want to see why so many people are switching over to Ridge, head on over to ridge.com/Agufish and use the code Agufish for 10% off your order and free shipping. That's ridge.com/Agufish, code Agufish, get 10% off. And of course, clicking the link helps support the channel by letting them know that I sent you. And while you're doing that, let's see what else we have coming up on the channel. Next box. You know what? I've actually had this one for quite a while. Like, it was sitting in the old kitchen, and I moved well over a month ago. So you know what? It's time. Let's open it up. Oh my god. Don't mind this over here. It was take your daughter to work day. But this is the Fender Player Plus Meteora in this glorious silver burst. My god. Now, if you don't recall, the Meteora started off as part of Fender's, was it Parallel Universe or Alternate Reality? Whichever one the USA kind of experimental line is. And Fender gets a lot of crap for recycling the same old shapes from the 50s and the 60s. You know which ones I'm talking about. The Meteora, when it launched though, completely original shape. This offset body in butterscotch with a tele pickup configuration. It made its way down to the Made in Mexico experimental line, and now it's part of the proper production lineup with this, the Player Plus. So, unlike a normal Fender, it's got a 12-inch fingerboard radius like a Gibson, and these frets are medium jumbo? Jumbo? I don't know, they're big for a Fender, that's for sure. Dual humbucker, they're calling these the Fireball pickups, so I'm expecting some hotness from them. That was terrible. Move. S1 switch to split them, and it's not a push-pull or anything. You actually press down this button here, which is really cool. And I can't really recall any other Fender model that has pickup rings on both humbuckers, right? Because usually it's like my M2 Pro Telecaster Deluxe where it's direct mounted into the pick guard. And yes, I'm kind of letting my Asian side show by keeping the plastic on the pick guard. I do actually play this. I just like the sticker, man. Anyway, so we've also got a 2-point trem here. So it's a dual humbucker 2-point trem Fender, which is not too common. Oh man, that headstock logo is really nice. Silver embossed. I like the Last Airbender graphics going on here. It's just something different from the more standard headstocks like these. I love how they're doing so many new things with this model. The headstock shape itself, I've just noticed, is pretty interesting. It's kind of like a hybrid between the headstock shapes of my other Fenders. My lack of Fender knowledge might be showing here. I'm not as familiar with Fender as I am with Gibson, so this might be something that Fender do all the time. I don't know. I might be fascinated by this thing. It's probably super standard. Anyways, point is, I really like it. I also really like the switch position up here, like it is on a Les Paul. Then here it is from the back. Again, man, I love me some silver burst. A nice belly cutaway, nice multiply cover for the trem cavity. I'm a sucker for engraved neck plates. I think that looks awesome. Satin modern C neck, feels very comfortable. And I forgot that this is a standard feature on the Player Plus series. Fender locking tuners. Love those. I don't know why I like Fender locking tuners so much. I mean, obviously, they're very, very good mechanically. But I also really like the way they look. Probably because they're very classic and then they've just slapped on this big locking thumb screw. Comes with Fender gig bag. Nice. Let's see what's inside. Very bare bones stuff. Warranty card, Allen keys, and of course, the trem bar, which is a screw-in, not a push-in. Sad. But yeah, man, this guitar looks great. It's a Fender offset in fucking silver burst, dual humbuckers too. From an initial visual inspection, I can't find any flaws with it. Actually, there's kind of some whack stuff going on with the frets and the tool marks up here. I guess that's okay, because the most important fret looks fine. And I mean, look at how well-rounded these fingerboard edges are. That's nuts. And as expected, no sharp edges or anything like that. I'm so glad they made the Meteora part of the permanent production lineup, especially this one in this color. I was a bit worried, you know, the smaller offset body. My last experience with one of those was the Gibson Firebird Zero, and that was fucking awful. But nah, man, in person, I mean, it's kind of ugly, but like a cool ugly. You know what I mean? It just sucks. This silver burst. Anyways, it's gonna be a tough decision between this and the Sean Long. Which do I start tracking first for the demo? Alright, we've got time for one last little vanity flyover here. Awesome, man. Alright, we gotta move on. Alright, next box. Pringle's like, how are there still unopened guitars down here? Look at where she's sitting. She's like, don't you have enough? Never, Pringle. You should know that by now. Right, Pringle? Pringle, you want to choose the next one? She did not. Oh, who's the bestest girl? Alright, actually, I think this is gonna be the last box for this video because I'm already way behind on my demo queue. And this is another one that was sitting in the old apartment. Plus, it's just looking really sad. As much as I want to open these, I think it's gotta be this one. Let's open it up. Alright, so there seems to be a slight issue with this guitar. See if you can spot it. Yeah, you're right. It's that there's a pink version and they've sent me space gray. It's like they don't even know this channel. There also appears to be a fault line forming on the top of the guitar. Damn, man, that's fucking painful. I guess the box being a bit fucked should have clued me in. That is really bad, though. Okay, so I guess I won't be playing this one, but, man, it's such a shame, because I was kind of really looking forward to it. This is a Lava Me 3. It's a smart guitar, and I know there are a lot of quote-unquote smart guitars that are trying to reinvent the instrument for basically no fucking reason. You know, they throw a Wi-Fi receiver into the guitar just because they can.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
This Lava guitar is supposed to be a little bit different, though, and you've seen it pop up probably on other YouTube channels. They did a big YouTube push, but I was on paternity leave, and I'm a little late to the party. Got built-in effects and stuff with a proper touchscreen. Beyond just the effects and stuff, the general consensus seems to be this is just a really nice playing guitar, and that's something that a lot of these smart guitar manufacturers seem to forget to do. But make no mistake, this definitely has tech product DNA. You know, even the unboxing experience was very tech product-y. Even the way the box opened was very much like a tech product. And then space gray, right, that's an apple color. The way they've packaged the USB-C cable and these picks, it's all very deliberate. And this guitar is completely non-wood. The fingerboard, the body, nothing is wood. So theoretically, it should be more robust, more resistant to temperature and weather changes. In fact, like, you know, none of that should really affect this guitar. You know, this thing doesn't even have a truss rod, because theoretically, there really shouldn't be any need. Damn, I was actually quite excited to try this out, but, you know, rip. The entire guitar is made of carbon fiber and Richlite, I think. Actually, if this is carbon fiber, this must have taken a huge hit. What the fuck did they do with this? Hit it with the freight train? Anyways, sad. I was really looking forward to trying this out because you can do things like add chorus and tremolo and play to a metronome and all sorts of stuff. Also, having an acoustic guitar that isn't super susceptible to the whims of the weather, especially down here in Georgia. That sounded super nice, but oh well. Actually, you know what? That was super sad. We can't end on a loss. This box just arrived. Let's open it up. So this is an acoustic guitar made of wood. When in doubt, man, just stick to the classics. Love it. So Jean over at PRS, she's awesome. She said they were sending something over as kind of like a baby gift for Frida. And as far as baby gifts go, it's a really good one. This is their SEP20. It's a parlor guitar. So the body is a little smaller than, you know, the full-size Dreadnought. It looks and feels really nice. Bird inlays on the fingerboard. I don't know what this fingerboard is made out of, but it's really dark, really smooth. No fret sprout either. This is really nice. Ebony veneer on the headstock is what it looks like from the back. The neck, nice satin finish. And I love how PRS does this, where it's like nice natural wood on the back, very traditional, and then from the front they go a bit wild. My phone is making the top seem very peach colored, but it's more pink. But the binding and everything, I mean, it looks like a really premium guitar, and I don't think it's that much. But yeah, this was really, really, really nice of them. And Frida already had the avocado guitar, but now she's also got a proper, really nice PRS acoustic. I gotta brush up on my acoustic chops so I can play it for her. Then, I mean, I'm kind of already excited. I can't wait till she's old enough for me to teach her how to play it herself. I've just noticed it's got Fishman electronics too. So theoretically, we can plug this in, run it through the Angle Savage, and teach Frida how to chug. Excellent. But yeah, that was really, really nice of Gene and the PRS. They really didn't have to do this, so yeah, thank you. Alright, so that will do it for this episode of Boxes in the Kitchen. They're not in the kitchen anymore. Boxes in the hallway? UNBOXgufish? UNBOXgufish? I don't know. Anyways, subscribe to see the demos, or just for fun, I guess. The channel took a bit of a nosedive during my little paternity leave. Totally okay with that. I mean, I got to spend time with my newborn daughter, which... it's just a blessing. But I'm working on a regular schedule with Connor and Jordan, getting everything back on track. So I really appreciate the support and the patience while I get everything set up here. And also kind of get used to having a whole new member of the family. Wild, dude. You can also turn on notifications. That way YouTube will let you know the minute I upload a new video. It'll let you know around the time I upload a new video. Special shout out to all my amazing patrons who make this and every other video possible by allowing me to bring on video editors. You may notice the content is more consistent now as well, and we're trying to make the move to extra crispy 4K. So if you want to join them in directly supporting the channel and get bonus extras, link down below. Anyways, social media, Discord, and affiliate links are in the description. New Pringle merch drops soon. Stay tuned for that. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.